In this video, we reveal our top 10 turning mistakes. Understanding those mistakes can help you fix your turns and bring your surfing to the next level. Many of these errors are counterintuitive and aren't necessarily about the turning mechanics, but the foundations you need to turn properly. Watch closely, because these are the most common mistakes we've seen through over a decade of teaching surfers worldwide, and they can hold your surfing back for years. Let's dive into mistake number 1, wrong foot placement. Turns are initiated by applying weight over specific parts of the surfboard. You can't put weight over precise spots on the surfboard that your feet do not touch. If your feet are too far up, you can't carve properly to change direction. If they are too far back, you can't trim on the face without losing your speed. More issues will limit your turning capacities, such as a stance that's too narrow, a stance that's too wide, uncentered feet, wrong angle of your feet, and more. Wrong weight distribution. Having the correct foot placement on the surfboard is only the prerequisite. You need to then apply the correct amount of weight over the specific area of the surfboard, according to how you want to turn. This is easier said than done. It takes a lot of practice to recognise how much weight to put over which area of the surfboard. One of the first mistakes we see is trying to carve without having enough weight over the back foot, resulting in catching a rail and wiping out. On a fast peeling wave, surfers can also put too much weight on the back foot and get stuck in the white water. Not moving the feet on bigger surfboards. Some surfboards are too big and will not respond enough to surfers shifting their weight only by using their hips. You will find that if you are really in need of speed on a big surfboard, the most efficient way to reaccelerate will be to move your feet forward on the board. If you need the surfboard to change direction quickly, you will want to bring your back foot at the end of the tail and apply lots of weight over the back heel or toes. Keeping both hands over the same rail. This puts extra weight over one side of the surfboard, which is often compensated by sticking the bum over the other side to keep your balance. Keeping the hands over the same rail will prevent you from rotating your upper body towards where you want to go. This is frequently seen on the backside when surfers cannot fully rotate their chest towards where they want to go because they get blocked by their leading arm. If you're interested in diving deeper into turning techniques, check out tutorials.barefoot.surf. You can get started with 5 free courses in the link in the description. In our turning course, you'll learn how to correctly distribute weight over the surfboard to have it turn like you want to, how to trim down the line, how to carve properly, how surfboard design changes the way boards react and turns in the water, and more. One of the biggest stance mistakes is surfing with the back knee facing backwards. This usually results from placing the back foot at a backwards angle. This position can lead to some serious knee injuries. It is also very hard to turn on the backside this way. You can try it at home. When attempting to twist towards the backside, you'll feel some tension build in the back knee, blocking you from rotating with ease. Bending the upper body. Rotating the chest where you want to go is essential to turning with proper technique. Therefore, once surfers bend over, it becomes impossible to twist towards their target. If you need stability, bend the knees, not the chest. This way you gain balance without losing turning potential. Trying to force a turn by swinging the upper body. Many beginner surfers try to force a directional change by abruptly swinging their upper body towards where they want to go. Surfboards, especially bigger ones, are quite heavy and bulky. They take time to respond to your weight distribution. Therefore, you must hold your position for a moment to let the board react. Trimming lower on the shoulder than you think. One of the first things beginners need to learn once they can angle their takeoffs is to try and draw the line down the middle of the shoulder. This can be tricky because at first novices don't have a clear awareness of where they're positioned on the wave. A common mistake is riding the wave too low instead of turning back up to trim in the middle of the shoulder. Often beginners ride lower on the wave than they think, so try and aim to ride in the middle of the wave or slightly higher. Turning too much. This can happen if a surfer trims too high on the wave and goes over the shoulder before being able to readjust their line. It can also happen when surfers draw a line that's too vertical towards the shoulder or when they carve for too long. Not looking where you want to go. Where you look is where you'll go. The rest of your body tends to follow your head. If you want to turn somewhere but look down towards the bottom, you'll end up at the bottom of the wave. If you want to learn more about learning to surf more efficiently, make sure you subscribe to our channel and consider joining our mailing list for exclusive information from us. At Barefoot Surf, we coach surfers one-on-one on our surf coaching retreats around the world, and we help surfers kickstart their surf progression journey through our online coaching platform and community. If you want to learn more about how to accelerate your surf progression, connect with a community of like-minded surfers, and solidify your knowledge on the foundations of surf technique, visit tutorials.barefoot.surf.